As you've may heard by now, the Biden administration has announced new measures and the formation of a task force to address the issue of child labor. Following a 70% increase in child labor violations since 2018 and recent reports by the New York Times and Reuters of migrant children being illegally employed in the U.S., the number of migrant children arriving at the U.S.-Mexico border without parents has been steadily increasing, with many being placed in U.S. custody and then released into the custody of a sponsor while going through their immigration court proceedings. Investigations found children as young as 12 working long hours in dangerous conditions in various industries, including food processing plants, farms, and slaughterhouses, with many not enrolled in school. The new measures include increased enforcement tools, penalties, injunctions, criminal referrals, and increased scrutiny of companies that violate child labor laws. A spokesperson from Hearthside Food Solutions, one of the companies cited in the reports, said the company would work with the Department of Labor in its investigation and was appalled by the child labor taking place at one of its locations. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Accept the measures that the government said they gonna take. Here are two more that can be helpful in preventing child exploitation too, in my humble opinion. 1. Government and companies both should conduct more regular audits so child labor could be eradicated. And 2. Accept raising awareness about child labor exploitation and advocating for the rights of children. The government have to educate the public how to spot a child that could be a victim of child exploitation if they get across one trough several signs that are usually apparent and to signal the responsible institutions. Never be a spectator of unfairness or stupidity. Seek out argument and disputation for their own sake. The grave will supply plenty of time for silence. Yes, we are all responsible as a society for justice. Justice is a fundamental value that underpins our social contract and the rule of law. It is the responsibility of every member of society to uphold justice and promote fairness, equality, and respect for human rights. As individuals, we have a duty to act justly and treat others with respect and dignity. We should speak out against injustice and support efforts to promote social justice and equality. This includes supporting policies and initiatives that address systemic injustices such as racism, poverty, and discrimination. Governments, institutions, and organizations also have a responsibility to promote justice and ensure that laws and policies are just and equitable. They should work to create a society where everyone has access to equal opportunities and where human rights are respected and protected. Ultimately, justice is a shared responsibility that requires the collective effort of all members of society. By working together, we can create a more just and equitable world for ourselves and future generations.